Hello, beautiful people. This is your girl, Masa Safa Bangura, with the show Let's Talk About It. I'm back in your way with this topic, relationship and interference in relationship. Relationship. Ladies, before you say the word I do, because when the man goes to your family and ask for your hand in marriage, you have the power to say, I accept or don't accept. You have the right to say, I do at the altar, or to say, I do not, and walk away. When you were younger, or when you are unmarried, how have you been preparing yourself for marriage? You are at your parents' house. You have to go join somebody. You have desire to get married. How have you been preparing yourself to go stay with somebody? What were you doing with your life? Were you pushing yourself? Were you preparing yourself, taking care of yourself, doing the whole 9 yards towards yourself to know that you are going to be under somebody, submissive under somebody? What have you been doing? Or are you just going to go into marriage life blindly, just like that? Men, how have you been preparing yourself to get into marriage life? Because you as the man, you are the provider, the protector, the one where they provide for the children. Now you go for take care of everything, including the woman, your wife. How well did you prepare yourself? How well did you groom yourself getting into marriage? How mature are you, or were you when getting into marriage? How ready were you getting into marriage? Do you have a plan for your own life as a man? What were your dreams, your aspiration, your ambition? What were you pushing yourself towards? What were your desires before taking a woman? What? Or were you waiting to get a wife before you start planning your life? Did you sit with this woman and put your cards on the table to tell the woman, this is what I want to do, this is my desire, this is my aspiration, what are yours? So that we know how we put in both together, for that we work together when we don't married. Because if we not put the cards on the table, this is where problems they begin come. Maturity plays a great role. And not day pass you old, you get gray hair before you say you are matured. Nope. Some people are younger and way mature than even those who are older. Maturity comes in various ways. The way you think, the way you handle situations, the way you talk, the way you carry yourself. Maturity counts. You have some men, you are married, you are cursing at your wife, name calling, and you say you're mature. That's not maturity. How matured are you the way you talk to your wife in public? How matured are you the way you talk about your wife to people, to outsiders, to your siblings, to your family? It goes same way to the women. Woman, how matured are you for narrate your story out there, because we are very quick as a woman for let we open mouth back and talk. How matured are you? How matured are you for let if your husband offend you for curse at him, call him names? How matured are you? How ready were both minds before you came together? How prepared are you to handle bills in the home? It's another thing. Because before you say I do, you have to sit and think and count all these things. All these things comes into play in marriage. How prepared were you for bills? Have you guys discussed that me, the man, and me go handle all the bills? And then you tell the woman waiting in go handle? Or did you, the man, tell the woman we are gonna go 50-50 into bills when we get married? How are you handling things in your home? How did you plan on handling things so that you could avoid issues? I don't see like a very bad thing for say 50-50. Like for example, in my home, my husband says we're going 50-50. So now I have it up here in my head that I have to go to work because I have to bring half the money to pay the bills. While he goes to work, he have to bring half the money to pay the bills. We split it equally to pay the bills. Or do you, the man, want the woman to be a stay-at-home wife, a stay-at-home mom? So if you're a stay-at-home mom, a stay-at-home wife, then you know definitely you don't have nowhere to get the 50, so the man will not say 50-50. You have to discuss. You have to talk. These are the reasons why people start, when issues start coming up, because if the man has a dream before marriage and continue definitely pursuing the dream, you, the woman, have to be in support of that man's dream and your dream. If you have a dream as a wife, the man doesn't have a dream, sit with him and talk about what he desire doing. But also men, if you came into the marriage with no dream and the woman has a dream, still support the woman's dream while you trying to put yourself together to get a dream, something you would dream about, something you would want to pursue in life. But please don't hold the woman's dream down because you not get a dream. Woman, did you ask the man what he desire doing? Going to work is not the only thing in life. Every human being has a dream, has an aspiration. What do you want to do in the future? If you don't work, if the work fails you, what do you go do next? What do you desire for do for your future? Let we talk about time, because I don't want to hold you back on your dream and I don't want you to hold me back on my dream. I need your support. How supportive are you two on both dreams? Man, if the woman comes into your home and you marry them and you want the woman to be productive, you have to support that woman to be pushful, to be there. You get for support them. If you need to do anything, help them do something. That is, if you marry them and they do anything. If you marry them, you meet and they do something. Help him push his dream forward. Support his dream rather than crying your wife down. There is this video I watch. When you cry a woman down, you're crying yourself down. Some of these issues, they come because we never address them, we never put them on the table. That's why I'm doing this first part, because the topic that I want to deal with Relationship and interference in relationship, everything has a beginning. That's why this is the beginning phase, and I'm only talking about the beginning phase before coming together and coming together. Before we begin go now, who side complain they go, who side this hat they want, who side this they say, oh I no go take them, oh you meet me they do this say, well not because you not meet me they do this, well me say get dream, waiting that you dream, I don't know yet but I want to do something, and then before you know it the home start going down, things start crushing down. It start crushing down. I get a complaint from a lady. They tell me, Massa, oh, I don't know. This man, he married me. He meets me, they do this. He meets me, they do that. The man know me dream. He be the so desire. He be glad for what they do. Then all of a sudden, now we don't married. And they ask her, what do you want to do? He say, he don't know it. What do you want to do? He don't know it. What do you want to do? He don't know it. Now, anything what they do, they cry me down. No support whatsoever. All they do, they cry me down. It don't let me complain, yeah. It don't let me complain, yeah. People and they say, people and they say, people and they say. In family they feel say, me on dream why they pursue, now the man they spending money. Then they ask, nobody know they say, before you know it, interference. This is where interference start coming in. Usa you go lay complain. What do you say about your husband where you go lay complain? What do you say about your wife where you go lay complain? How did you allow the people, to what extent you allow them for interfere into the marriage, into your relationship for talk? What power you give to people to come into your relationship to say what? Did you give outsiders the power to speak to your wife anyhow just because they are your siblings? Did you give power to your family to come and bombard the woman in the home? Oh, tell her anything, turn them around, do so, make so, yell at them, talk this kind of way to them, do this, address them any kind of way? Is that because you are the husband, because you married the woman? Did you allow such to happen? Or did you monitor how people talk to your wife? The two shall become one. You both are one. If you think you allow your siblings or you allow outsiders to talk to your wife anyhow, just know it's you. You don't allow let them talk to you anyhow. Because you and your wife are one. Woman, when you go to your family, how your family they talk to this man? Do they sit there, crush him down, talk anyhow to this man, cuss him, do any kind of thing to this man? What did you say to your family? What did you say to your friends? Because they are friends. Especially on the woman's side, friends. Now they begin. What did you say to your friends? How did they talk? Where make the way where did they talk to you, man? What did you say to your friends? Which kind of room you allow for the extent for let somebody can insult your husband? Wrong. Man, you allow people for talk to your wife anyhow. Wrong. Very wrong. Not because you married them, you go allow anybody for talk to her anyhow. Not because woman you married to this man, you go allow anything for like such for happen. Wrong. And then you all expect peace in the home? Where? What side the peace they pass, they come out, they sit down? Because this guy for put in defense, it go say that they take advantage. This go put in defense, it go say that they take advantage. Before you know it, the man and the woman, now they all two go suffer. Not the one that way they talk. Now the man and the woman in the home, they feel the pinch. Because the woman, some women go say, the way they don't push me take to the limits that I can't take it no more. And it go on for bounce back. Who feels the pain? The man. You the man. The woman go down do all kind thing in people that in party, they all go down insult you. The man go say, me say go bounce back. Either you not go in a house, you go in a streets, you go for another woman, and then you don't get double responsibility. You're taking care of your home and you're taking care of streets. Double responsibility. Woman, this is how some man, they push the woman outside. Things start happening. How and to what extent do you involve people into your relationship? What power did you give to outsiders? The Bible and Quran says the two shall become one. Two people at that altar. Two people said, I do. Not 3, not 4, not 5. When it comes to mommy and daddy business, sex, it's 2 people. When it comes now to explaining, it becomes thousands. I know they blame the one that way they interfere. Because if you too in a home did not take your business out there, nobody know they know. You know they cross the domot. So not blame nobody. If something happened in your house, in your bedroom, in your living room, and Fatu Yeriam, na 1 pound na 2, Keranguna do. So when Fatu Yeriam, Fatu they build on them, multiply them. Either call, he say adiyon. It go if in the wife in friend, it go say no they take come. They begin using your words. Then you the man get offended. If now you the man go tell you your people them or you go tell your friends, then say what they get for say, hey bro, now you they take come, bro. It's me so me not get that patient for volunteer way they take that this woman hand. You know why I didn't marry that person? Because I know say not get for taking on me hand. You know why you choose me? You be don't sit down, you think, you calculate the woman before you go say I do to Ram. You know who that person be. You agree and accept. Now your businesses are on the streets. Everybody becomes a judge. Some are even finding sin because they don't even know the actual story. The words where you go, Yeri, are they the truth? Is that exactly how it happened? How you, Yeri, and where you they judge them? Now so you it be? Now so it be from beginning? When you see a man bounce back inside the house, you for no say something get a beginning. Not so the ending you the judge. You not ask for the beginning, you judge the ending. This is where some get for die go hell. Because when you go per people business, you don't know who side start, you judge, and the person where they inside heart, it go kneel down and pray that God, all the while they will judge me wrongly, may you release fire and brimstone before you know it. Now so people they swear, now so people they release curse because the anger in the man, the anger in the woman. They get for say something. No, not can pretend like say we are all righteous. We must say something. God go pay that person we say so. We they do. Miss Seth Wesidoyas where they talk to you. All this thing while they talk, I am not excluded. I never exclude myself as though I am righteous. I only speak what in God puts in my heart. I not tell you say I'm righteous or innocent. That's why they talk like me perfect. No. Men, take care of your home. The things you do, the interference you allow ruins your home, your marriage, your peace. You go feel say you are perfect. But did you sit and think how it all started? who and who interfering what they said? All the advices you listen to? Are these advices all helping you, or are the advices going south? Because you cannot take somebody's advice for run a life of somebody who grew up in another home. Remember, that woman grew up in another home, you grew up in another home. You are both trying to practice to come together. You are in it together. That's why since you got married, the first word they say, patience. Why are you letting Mr. A tell you how to run your wife's life when it's not Mr. A sleeping with your wife? How did Mr. A know your wife for him to advise you how to deal with her? Or is it Mr. A going off on what you said? Woman, how do you expect for your husband? You don't go say back. How do you expect to go copy something from somebody's home and expect your husband to live by that? And your husband is somebody different. If you want to live like Maimuna, go marry to Maimuna's husband. You cannot use somebody's example in your home. You cannot. This is why your homes break. Just remember, people get tired. Now we all know where divorce comes from. I can't take it. You can't take it. The Bible says, what God has joined together, let no man put asunder. Marriage is not by man. You go into somebody's marriage. This is for you, the interferers. You say a word in a marriage. That's you inside Bible and Quran. The Bible warned the men, if you have issues, go to your leaders. Go to your pastors and settle it. Go to the elders and settle it. If you take them to you brother and sister them, you people them, then side you, and the woman self go say, I get people them, and me self go to me on people them, then go side me. That's why the Bible don't know that before. That's why I said go to the leaders in ministry, godly people, because they were ordained for that. You will support and tell a man, say, divorce your wife. You have a judgment ahead of you. You talk, you get judgments, they come your way. You support and give money, or you follow the man go na court, or you follow, or you were in support of 1 inch. You have God to answer to. Woman, any of your friends will support you for go say left this man and go out there on the street or do this, that person has God for answer to. Stop interfering in marriage. The most you can interfere in is relationship. After relationship, when they say marriage, you are at the bus stop. This is where you stop, because God takes over. Marriage na that altar is not a child's play. Judgment will await you. Do not find sin. The most you can do is encourage to say, be patient. I will help you pray. But you add so that then go scatter. If God brings scatter na you your way, for say, may I ask you, is sugar sweet or salt sour? What will you do? And for the one that way they interfere, because you have some girls who are interfering because they want for can't take the other woman's home. Just know you break a home to come into a home. I'm telling you, madam, you will not stay there. The God of that woman who left is still on the throne. Man, you chook for let you company, let this man left this woman because you want to go get a side bite with this woman. You will not enjoy it. You will not have peace. God is not man. Brothers and sisters, marriage is not something people play with. You become an interferer for let you end up, let you get seen. Stay away. Some people, they do it on purpose. Say, I go make sure I scatter this home. I go do juju. I go do anything. That's why I tell you, man, woman, the moment you decide to say, I do, start praying. Pray. Every day, pray. Pray. Prayer is the key. Your marriage. Pray. You have some homes, the man and the woman, because of conflict, because of everything, because the man and mind don't sway, they don't pray. You pray. Man, in your little corner, pray, 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 pray. Woman, pray. Because from the moment you say, I do, the enemy, they fight against you. Never let your terrain open. I'm one living example. I pray 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Every second I sit in this car, I'm praying. I don't know who like me. I don't know who don't like me. I don't know who like me, but I want them to like me more. I don't know who don't like me, who's destroying. So I pray. I cover my life. I cover my family. I cover my child. Every single time, every single moment my lips can open, I pray. And I still pray for anyone who comes into my marriage to spoil or to destroy. May they get the same reward multiplied thousands of times and get what they did into my marriage. And those who bless my marriage, may God multiply that blessings multiple times and bless them. I pray that prayer. Because I went to the altar by myself. Because the way your papa don't hand you over or your family hand you over. Before you say I do, you were there by yourself. You have all right to walk away or stay there. So because I said I do with this mouth don't close, I pray. So brothers and sisters, let's stop interfering in marriages. Husbands, it is your responsibility and duty for take care of your wife, your home, everything. If you decide for do 50-50, it's on you both. But still, you have to take care of the woman. Feed her, clothe her, take care of her. These are the reasons why if you don't, hope you know, so you did drive a mind away to the streets. And woman, if you are not taking care of your husband, you're driving him to the streets. I've said it all. I am not excluded. I will replay my own video and advise myself where need be. I asked God, give me what to say. I did not say, Massa, can't say what you feel like. Again, if you don't know me, I'm Massa Safa Bangura. My handles, my regular page is Massa Safa Bangura. The talk show page is Let's Talk About It 75. Facebook, just type it, Let's Talk About It 75. It will come up. On it, we just say, Let's Talk About It. Universal Achievers Foundation is my non-profit organization page. And on Instagram is Massa_Safa, MASSAH_SAFFA Safa. And then you have the foundation page on Instagram also, Uni Achievers. Let's continue to talk. Share this video. Truth is sometimes bitter, but it's worth swallowing. Fix yourself. Fix your home. It is your home. It is your life. It's you they will laugh at. It's you they will praise. You elevate your wife. You elevate yourself. You support your husband. You support yourself. You cry your husband down. You cry yourself down. You cry your wife down. You cry yourself down. Anything you say is against you also. Don't curse at each other. Stop using profanity against each other because you're upset. Stay blessed. Stay blessed. God be in your home and God be in my home. Let's continue to journey along and be happy. I love you all. Thank you all very much.